The Wilmington Hope Commission is about community advocacy and second chances. From its inception in 2005, the Wilmington Hope Commission has remained true to its fundamental purpose of strategically focusing on the revitalization of Wilmington's underserved communities. Our mission is to target reduction of the impact of violence and to promote well-being in our communities by advocating for, supporting, empowering, and assisting ex-offenders to positively integrate back into their communities.
It's a one-stop reentry shop for folks who are coming home from incarceration, going back to the city of Wilmington, in particular 19801, 02, and 05 zip codes. The premise is to target those folks coming home to those areas because first and foremost, it's the highest rate of recidivism in our state.
What makes guys high risk are guys that are maybe been in and out of prison since they was teenagers, guys that's higher recidivate rate, very influential guys in their communities. We try to target them guys, and which in turn, if we hit them guys, we can hit many more because of the influence that they have.
The Hope Commission provides rehabilitative treatment services and programs designed to promote successful reentry through risk and needs assessments, cognitive behavioral therapies, vocational readiness training, educational and peer support, behavioral health services, and family reunification programs.
One of the things that makes our program successful is that we use evidence-based practices. So that means that the content of our groups, the materials that we're using, everything that we're introducing with the participants has been researched and evaluated and shown to change how people think. So that change in thinking is what changes behavior and reduces recidivism. It's teaching people how to solve problems differently, think about situations differently, make better decisions. But our curriculum has been researched to show that it does that.
Most of the guys that we service, I have a relationship with them, whether knowing them from the streets, prison. So already I have a certain level of respect with these guys. So when they walk in this door and they see a guy like me that they know, no nonsense guy, already the program itself has a certain level of integrity.
A counselor seen that I was struggling and I was ready to give up, and he actually pulled me in and we actually had a one-on-one conversation, and he gave me some motivational factors in order to keep pushing and not give up and go back to the things that I was used to doing. He gave me the strength in order to be able to do that by just encouraging me with positive things.
I got 3 kids, I'm trying to be a father to them, and this program's really teach me discipline.
You learn to stay focused and to go for what you want.
High-risk offenders, male offenders that come from Department of Correction that need assistance with staying in the community, housing, job opportunities that will be forgiving of their backgrounds. Sometimes with drug treatment, maybe some mental health, just to be able to talk about what happened while they were inside of the prison, things that they're going through transitioning back into the community. So I try to assist with what I can as far as assessments, and what I can't help with, I make referrals out to the community, to service providers that are able to connect with our population, understand, and be able to give the best solution.
I advocate for the guys at our status hearings. We go to status hearings twice a month, 4 different cohorts, and I go in and I advocate for the guys, just letting the judge know how well they're doing with the program and how their attendance, and letting them know how they're doing with job seeking or finding jobs or how they're doing at their jobs.
And at those status hearings, the participant has the opportunity to speak directly to the judge and the judge directly to the participant. But the probation officers are also present to give their input, and the Achievement Center staff are there as well. So the entire team really gets to talk about what the challenges are with those participants, what their strengths are, where they're succeeding, where there might be barriers. And together as a team, we really look for solutions to help the person become even more successful.
Our goal is that our guys will identify and obtain employment opportunities that pay a livable wage, and they're able to maintain that even after graduating from the Achievement Center.
The ultimate measure of the success of the Hope Commission's reentry services is the non-recidivism of its members. The Hope Commission is a dynamic organization in pursuit of our vision to be the iconic organization for reducing adult recidivism, ensuring that each offender we serve transitions successfully from incarceration to being a law-abiding, productive member of the community.
In-reach is really the staple of what's going on here. Many of the guys at the Achievement Center now are in-reach participants. They wanted to be here. They wanted to get court-ordered to a program. It's not happening nowhere in the world. You volunteering to be court-ordered to anything. So I think the work that the in-reach coordinator is putting in is an indicator that reentry at the Achievement Center is where it's at.
Our community service opportunities for our members are a win-win.
We just out here just giving back, man, cleaning up, helping the city, trying to keep the neighborhoods clean, man.
And they helped us get a job, help us, it's hard for convicts to come home and get a job. And they got a subcontract with the city, got us a job. We clean up our city, we give back. People see us, kids see us. To me, it ain't all about the paycheck. It's about the future, of expanding, for better jobs through the Achievement Center for the people that's coming home from prison.
The Hope Commission will continue its successful work. Join us.